Now let's turn to the United States. US President Joe Biden faced the press last evening, his first formal press conference as the President of the US. Taking questions on pretty much all issues under the sun, from migration to Afghanistan to North Korea and China, Biden even had something to say about his predecessor, Donald Trump.
In the last 4 years, the American press had got used to this.
I like real news, not fake news. You're fake news.
Fake media, fake news. But they can make anything bad because they are the fake, disgusting news.
So when Joe Biden held his first press conference, he clearly wanted to look different. There were no insults or name-calling. Biden walked into the room with detailed notes, cheat sheets with key facts, even a list of reporters with their mugshots, so that the president may recognize them from his podium. But once the questions began, the new American president didn't hesitate in deviating from the talking points. He blasted at Chinese President Xi Jinping.
Doesn't have a Democratic with a small d bone in his body, but he's a smart guy. He's one of the guys like Putin.
Calling North Korea the top foreign policy issue, Biden issued a warning to Pyongyang, but kept the door ajar for negotiations.
If they choose to escalate, we will respond accordingly. But I'm also prepared for some form of diplomacy.
The American president spoke about what he intends to do in Afghanistan. Biden said he wants American troops to leave, but meeting the May 1st deadline would be hard.
The answer is that it's going to be hard to meet the May 1 deadline. Just in terms of tactical reasons, it's hard to get those troops out. But it is not my intention to stay there for a long time.
Do you think it's possible that
we will leave? The question is when we leave.
Do you believe, though, it's possible we could have troops there next year?
I can't picture that being the case. That's real money.
Biden's first press conference wasn't anything like Trump's sparring matches with the press. He did bring up Donald Trump, though, 8 times to be exact. In the end came this admission.
Then, on a related note, have you decided whether you are going to run for re-election in 2024? You haven't set up a re-election campaign yet, as your predecessor had by this time.
My predecessor needed to. My predecessor. Oh God, I miss him.
Have you?
No, the answer is yes. My plan is to run for re-election. That's my expectation.
Donald Trump may be out of sight for Joe Biden, but he is certainly not out of his mind.
If you do
Bureau
run,
Report,
will Vice
WION
President Harris
World
be
is
on your
One.
ticket?
I would fully expect that to be.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.